everybody, thanks for watching. And just a quick reminder that Debating the Bible is now available to my Never Pay Again members. Make sure you guys check your email. I send out a download link to that video. If you didn't get one, make sure you send me an email so I can send you the link. Talked about in the email what's happening with Never Pay Again membership in the website. We're getting it ready for the app. And, some things going on with Vimeo I'll talk about in a second. But right now, the video section and Never Pay Again membership is down. We're working on it. So you guys, most of you guys had already downloaded all the videos, but check your email for that link. Also, books. We send a lot of books, and everybody should have that first book. There's only a few people, about 224 people who was waiting for books still in that first book. The other books are going out next. So again, appreciate your patience on this. I explained in emails about what's taking place, but books are going out. I really appreciate you guys' patience on this whole thing. As you can see, we're moving fast as possible. Also, the first book, which is this book here, there's about 24 books that we have left. So link is in the description. First come, first serve. If you grab them, they're going to be going quick, about 24 books. So also make sure you guys are checking your emails for the Merkabah Academy Pro membership. So it's going to be $7.99 a month for the Pro membership when the app comes out. It's available now, so you'll still get access. You'll get the download link to all the videos for $7.99 a month. It's available now. This is going to be your only chance to get it until the 1st. So everybody, you have basically this weekend to take advantage of it for $7.99 a month, and then it won't be available again until the 1st. So it's going to be a bunch of videos that come out between now and the 1st, and you don't want to pay full price for all those videos when you got this weekend and pay $7.99 a month for those videos. And the link is in the description to get on that. And it's all going to make sense, but make sure you guys take advantage of that now while it's available. And yeah, that's it for Never Pay Again membership. As I said, it will end when the app is ready, and the app is basically done, and it will be launching for iOS, and it will be an update for Android. As I said, it will happen. So $7.99 a month, and you'll have basically the same access as Never Pay Again membership, except you'll be paying a monthly membership of $7.99. And yeah, take advantage of it, guys. There's a lot coming. But I want to get into this video and just talk about Vimeo and talk about what I talked about before with what's coming with censorship. And also the video that I talked about is going to be out on Tuesday on Merkabah Academy. If I can't get it out on the page or on Merkabah Academy timeline, what I'll do is I'll put out a video here on YouTube, and there'll be a download link to that video for everyone to watch that video, because we can't say nothing. And this gets me into what's happening with censorship. So with Vimeo, one of the issues that we was having coming up with them was because Vimeo is they're censoring. And I said this is what happened. It will happen eventually. So I guess they're getting the squeeze on them. A lot of these hosting sites is getting the squeeze put on them to censor certain stuff. So you can't even say mass what, or anything to that effect. Can't criticize what's happening over there between Ukraine and Russia. You can't criticize any of the shootings that's going on, anything that's happening. The algorithm is on point. And you start talking about this stuff, they're flagging your videos, they will take your video down, they will basically suspend your channel for a month or what have you, for weeks, if you say anything about any of this stuff. If you're a content creator, you know what I'm talking about. You got the emails. And like I said, it's going to come a time where people will have to choose between the truth and money. But now they're not even really giving you that choice, because they will take down your shit altogether if you say the wrong thing. So, it's going to come down to downloads like that, and people having their own platform, which is the reason for Merkabah Academy, so we can get stuff out. And it's something I've been working on for a long time to have that, basically that hub, so I can have my own, own hosting and not go through, GoDaddy or any of these other people or anybody to host what I want to put out. And I'll own everything and be hosting everything on my own. I have to worry about, the rules and regulations of these other companies. And you can do that when you're a public company. So, when your stuff is public, it's in a constitution. So, we have a lot of sites and a lot of companies who are taking advantage of this. And don't get me wrong, Vimeo will allow you to basically say whatever you want for a pretty hefty price. And what they're getting people with is bandwidth. So anybody who does this, and then this is what I'll be telling you guys, I know firsthand, because this is what I do. I know firsthand what's happening and what's coming down the pipeline, because I get the emails. I'm working with these people. I'm constantly seeing what's happening. You have to have a certain amount of bandwidth to stay within their guidelines. And once you start getting more people on, and this is why they did that. So they basically set it up to where now, if you're getting masses of people, you're getting a lot of people that's tuning into your site or downloading or what have you, your bandwidth grows. And the more your bandwidth grows, that puts you in a whole different, level for them, the way they're looking at it. To them, it's like, okay, we can see this person is appealing to the masses. So we're going to charge him a lot more. And you can go from paying $300 a year to paying $5,400 a month just because, your bandwidth grew. And this is one of the things that's happening with Vimeo, to where they're trying to take people from $300 a year to, $400 and something a month, and so on and so forth, depending on how your channel, your page grows. And since, Merkabah Academy has grown crazy and so many more people have been tuning in, the bandwidth for the site has grew, super high. And this is where they're coming in like extortion artists with no warning or anything. They just cut it. They cut it and send you an email, and then, let you take it from there. So there's alternatives, and it came at, the right time for us, because we were working on the new video section anyway. But as I said, this is what will happen. And, most people, they figure if you got that kind of traffic, then you're generating some kind of money anyway. So you can afford $5,000 a month or $400 a month to pay for it. And this is one of the reasons for the $7.99 for Merkabah Academy, to help pay for this stuff in the meantime, while we get our stuff up and running. And that costs money as well. I talked about servers and what this stuff costs. Listen, they know what they're doing. They know. And the average person who is trying to do something like this, and, you're going to have a few hundred people, what have you, maybe even a couple thousand. But to have tens of thousands of people, they know, you have a lot of people that's, you have their ear, and they're listening and they're watching, and you're considered an influencer. So they're going to make it harder for us to get our point across publicly or privately or what have you. And it's just going to cost you. So then people have to decide, what do you want to do? You want to keep doing what you're doing and pay that money? Or they don't really care what you're saying. It's not about that. It's about making it tough for you to say it, and making you choose whether you want to say it or do something more easy. Because at the end of the day, the information is out there. It's stuff that I'm giving to you guys. You can figure out on your own. And people who have the time to put this stuff together, you're going to come to that conclusion because they want you to. It's just that when they see you having that kind of reach with a lot of people, they want in, or they want to make sure they can control it in some way, shape, or form and cover their own ass. But this is, what's happening, and you'll see it happening with a lot of other sites. Also, stock market. Now, I understand a lot of people panicking. You see what's happening with Bitcoin. You see what's happening with crypto. But if you watch the stock market series, I predicted this. Told you guys this would happen. You got to understand, as I talked about in the last stock market video. Remember, understanding what Biden did when he basically signed into law that we're going to get a digital currency. They have to have some type of, fluctuation with the market. Has to go up, has to go down. There has to be an issue that's going to affect the economy eventually. And this is where this stuff is coming to, because they have to have that reasons to step in. If you read the executive order, and it's basically, what it's saying, that if we start having trouble with this digital currency, if it starts being a problem, if it starts affecting the economy, affecting people, then the government is going to step in and do something with it to basically bail the people out. Problem, reaction, solution, we know about all that stuff. And, this is what we're seeing. It's not nothing different from what we have seen before, except for now you have a lot more people heavily invested in the market. I talked about this in the last stock market video, when you had, they've been appealing to black folks for a long time. You have more black people investing in crypto than anybody else. And it's a reason. It's stuff you got to think about. But As far as the market, a lot of you guys have questions about that. It's going to keep going down. Will it go up? It's the market. It's what it's designed to do. Up, down, up, down. You can't keep having downs because then everybody's going to pull out. It's people who know that number and they're waiting for that number to keep getting lower to buy in. And people who already bought in, who seems like they're losing, they're just going to end up buying more when it gets lower because they know it's going to go up. As I said in the videos, this is the game. This is the game. Get all the suckers and scared people out of there. They're going to sell, 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 sell. At the end of the day, if you make a profit, you make a profit. A lot of people won't. They're just going to be basically, pass the money around. Other people's going to buy in what you cashing out. They're going to buy in a whole bunch more. And the money you cash out is going to pale in comparison to the people that's buying in at that number. Where if you just hold on to your stock or buying more, then you're going to grow once it goes back up. Go back and think about the Dow. Think about Dow Jones. Dow Jones is trading at 32,000 a share. 32,000. Now remember, 2008, it dropped all the way down to, I believe, 7,000. It was at 7,000. I believe the high was probably like double that, almost close to triple, and it dropped all the way to 7,000. People sold, people lost so much. Imagine if you hung on to it. When it dropped down to 7 and started going, when it went back, when it doubled, when it tripled, the people who hung on made every penny back and then some. It's just how it goes. Same thing with Bitcoin. It's done it before. When it went up to 60, it dropped back down and it came back up. It's what the market does. And now everybody's in a panic and running around. It's the market. As I said, you got to play the long game. And yeah, also understand a lot of those stocks I gave you guys in the last video and in the previous videos, a lot of those stocks are inaccessible. As I said, it's one of the things they would do because they understand what's going to happen and they're not going to let everybody get rich. If you don't have a portfolio with a certain amount of money, or you're not a long-term investor, they're not really letting a lot of new investors buy into a lot of those stocks. Even though, the Internet of Things, the stock I told you guys about to really buy in while it's low, it's a new stock. So it doesn't make sense. You will want as much people as possible to buy in it.